Hello everyone, my name is Draconicrose and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. Like I said last episode, we are going to start by giving Joshua a new name, and from the random name generator is Garrett. Garrett, who has been my patron for as long as I've had my patron account. He was the first. And he still is a patron, which is amazing. Well, so what do we have to do? Well, we've started up our little dirty water place. We have this pump pumping the water here, though I don't think it would be a bad idea to just clear up this area, let the water fall down so we can do something else here. But for the time being, we also have some food to take care of. This is unassigned, so it should actually be Garrett's. There you go. So now he also has a table to eat at. What is the electrical grill doing? Mush fry. So it takes a mush bar, it fries it, goes from grizzly, I think, to, yeah, grizzly. Goes to terrible, which is better. Yes, though we could also get other things. Like, lice loaf is terrible. It has 1,700 calories. How about the mush fry? Yeah, the lice loaf is better than the mush fry, but then again, if we can make those, we don't need to really fry them. But we do have other things that will be coming, not right now, but yeah, soon we'll have other things that we can do. I also would like to create a farm out here, so just about, actually might as well do the whole thing, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and perhaps one more, considering we have also some planter boxes. I think it takes about 5 mealwood per duplicant. So yeah, we're gonna get that going. Oh, Garrett doesn't have a cot, right? Also need to get him one. Perhaps wouldn't be a bad... well, we could just have like a secondary barracks. That's what I mean. So let's get that started. It's going to be a bit overkill for now, but yeah. It will eventually be quite useful. So let's get them to do that. And they will eventually also pick up all of this dirt and stuff, which is fine. Do we have any researching? No. Insufficient oxygen generation. We are producing oxygen though, and I don't think they are running out. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of oxygen around the place. So I'm going to ignore that for now. Unrefrigerated food. We don't have a refrigerator. All we have is a ration box. I think the issue there is that the ration box is in oxygen, and that's not great. It should be somewhere with carbon dioxide. I'm not entirely sure how else I can do this, but let's try and make a little pocket here. That's going to be too tall, and we can deconstruct the tiles under it, and then eventually the ration box, put it down here. In theory, carbon dioxide made by the duplicants in here will just go down into this little spot. Can I... Yes, I can deconstruct it and go into food. ration box, build that. I wonder what that was. They can jump over here, and I think soon we can have a fireman's pole just going down here. That it will help them just go down faster. Then again, I don't think they need them to commute much. We'll see. All, including cooking ingredients, because yes. But this place is now a little weird, but hopefully in time that will do what we want it to do, I suppose. Most of our carbon dioxide is actually ending up down here, which I think is fair. Refrigerated, sterile, carbon. Yeah, there's still a lot of oxygen around it. Well, eventually. So now they are starting over here. We can also get some furniture going. Let's get a cot for Garrett. He will definitely appreciate it once night comes. Invalid construction location. Oh, that's just because the tile hasn't been built yet. Nothing to worry here. That's not what I meant to do. This was... There we go. Colony achievement earned. What did we get? Bed and bath. Have at least one toilet in the colony and a bed for every duplicant. Ah, there you go. So, didn't we actually already get that at some point? Not sure. Right, they'll keep building. And here are the farm tiles. We don't have enough mealwood seeds, which is unfortunate, but we will eventually. Maybe perhaps even from these here. Oh, we did get a mealwood seed there, so why? There you go. So now we can copy the settings, and this will not care whether we have the seeds for them or not. I don't understand why it cares if we have the starting one either. Because, I mean, as far as I can tell, it doesn't matter because they will just plant it when they have one. Alright, so let's wait for the rest of the farm tiles to get made. It should also help out with the carbon dioxide growing in here. Hopefully. Now we're going to have to deal with this water, and I think the way to do that is to just save it until we can, or until we need to pump it out. So far we're doing okay with water, so we'll just leave that. I also want to make a storage space. Not entirely sure where would be the best, but I'm starting to think perhaps down here. We can mine out this area and get a few seeds probably while we're at it. And then create a few storage bins. A little bit harsh that they'll be at the bottom of the base, but whatever. It'll be fine. So they have scheduled downtime, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I also want to select a research focus. Can I find the fireman's pole maybe? Or maybe it's not called that. Fire kiln, rock crusher, fire pole, there we go. So we'll have them do that. We're gonna get the water cooler, so we can then use that. You're going to need advanced research to do that. Oh, we already have advanced research. What am I doing? Yeah. Can we produce advanced research points in this? Not sure. Well, we'll see how it goes. Now we're definitely down for the night. Why is that nutrient bar not stored? Where's my sweep? Sweep, 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 sweep. There we go. Let's at least clean up this place. Storage unavailable. Yeah, that makes sense actually. And you know what else makes sense? Actually adding a floor to this place, so maybe not that one. And maybe not that long. Not for the time being. We'll do that, and then we are going to start on storage bins. And I know, invalid build location. Why was I on speed 1? That makes no sense. We also have a lot of polluted water causing issues. Let's have them sweep. The problem is the base is getting a little big for what needs to be done. And I keep giving them orders, so they don't really have enough time to do everything. Especially with research going all the way. So let's set this one for raw materials. I think that's the... yeah. Set this one for that. And then we'll set another one for agricultures and plants and things. We only have this one that's like for everything. And it's definitely full. So we want the new ones ASAP. Is this doing anything? I hope not. Eesh. Research complete. Kiln and a rock crusher. Missing research station. Ah, right. Now we need a supercomputer. Do we want to get it going right away? Let's see. It needs 400 copper ore, I think, or 3,000 something. Maybe it needs 3,000 and I have 400, I don't know. Conducts advanced research to unlock new technologies. Assigned duplicants must possess the supercomputer researching trait. Requirement: waters per research point, power, duplicant operation, produces some heat, and has an enable disable. Well, let's put it over here. It's like the one place where we can. It's probably not the best thing to do, but you know, I'm a noob at this game, so forgive me. We're probably going to want better power than this one manual generator and that battery. But for now it'll be fine. Does this one have enough light? Seems to, so... okay, I don't think it actually needs much light. Now that I look at it. What do we want here? So let's do ores and stuff. Right? And then do another one for organics. And I want this to be a little higher priority than the others. That will be generic. So that, you know, things get sorted first. So there we go, raw minerals, and it's already full. Alright, so they're starting to deliver all the materials to that one that they can. They're gonna need to deliver sandstone to that storage bin. That is fine by me. Let's take a look at other things, because I haven't had much time to explore the UI. So yeah, the cycle thing, pretty obvious what it is, what it does. How many duplicates? Stress 0. Now I don't know if the stress meter on this difficulty actually doesn't exist, or it's just severely nerfed and I have enough amenities to keep it down. No sick duplicants, mostly because I think we are managing our outhouses pretty well, at least for the time being. Do need one thing that is not happening here. Oh, we have new printables available. Let's take a look and see. We can get nutrient bars as a care package or another duplicant, but I don't really want. I want the care package with food. Though I think we have somewhat plenty of food right now. Certainly not low enough for us to worry about. Have things that lack resources, that's fine. I wish I could disable the warning here for these at least, or for infinite recipes, because I just want them to be done when there's materials to be done. So telling me they lack resources is quite a bit useless. So here we go, we have this one. I want to add things that have to do with agriculture, organics and whatnot. And I guess I'm going to need yet another storage bin that will be for the other things like critter eggs and filtration mediums. Yeah, that. And then we are going to get started on the generic ones. So they're doing a good job. Doesn't seem like we are going to have trouble putting things in storage anymore. Then again, if I was truly smart, I would put the seed storage like around here somewhere. Have scheduled downtime again, mostly for the eating. They do not enjoy stuff much. Please sweep that. I would like it to be put in a ration box as soon as possible. What else? We need to take care of the dirt. And I was pretty sure I had made a compost thing somewhere, but looks like I haven't. I wonder if we can get actual compost stuff from it. I suppose we will have to see. That's not what I wanted, this was. So let's take a look at that once it's built. For now, they still have a lot to do. So, vitals. It basically tells us, oh, everyone has skill points to assign. Good. No stress, absolutely no stress. Morale is high. Oh, so that's the morale they need to be happy, and they have more than that, so I'm fine on the stress. They all seem to have their food good, so they need 1,000 calories per cycle, so I'm pretty sure we're producing good food. We haven't eaten today, but they should eat at some point. Healthy, no diseases, perfect. Consumables. Oh, this allows me to see what they are allowed to eat, so it's simple toggle. And I suppose that would be good to see, like if I never want them to eat mush bars, which I don't, I want them to eat mush fries. That would be nice. Toggle all consume. Okay. There we go. Toggle, toggle, toggle. Okay, not entirely sure. Oh, new okay, never mind. New duplicants, that means when they come in, they already get this. Yeah, nice. I wish Wormhole had something like that. Default schedule. Yeah, bath time. Take care of their hygienic needs. So they go like in the morning or something, and then they have downtime. Okay, and then bedtime. They don't sleep a lot. I suppose that works for them. Downtime morale +1, default schedule, so I could have another schedule like a night shift. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Be just like this, but reversed, I suppose. If this is the morning and this is the night. Yeah, that's something I can think about. Priorities, we already know what this is. Garrett is our cook though, so going to have that as his highest priority, and then just other things he's good at. Yeah. Yeah, and then everyone else just does things. Let's tell Blade that he should be building before doing anything else, and that's good here. Yes, very nice. Now, skills. We do have a skill point to assign here. So this seems the morale need, and this is how much morale they have. So Felix, you are our researcher. Supercomputer usage, field research, geographical analysis. I'm pretty sure we can just keep you going. I have someone who has that. Yeah, let's just keep you going on the field. Do you get a new hat? Yes. I don't know if the hats actually do anything, but it's cute to see them wear the hats. I get a little planet of hats. Now in the research tree we still have that fire pole that we want to use. And star map, we need to build a telescope for this. Now this is going to be a new part of the game that I have no idea about because I haven't watched anyone get there. New log entry, huh? As far as I can tell, we are hundreds of miles beneath the surface of the planet. Digging our way out will take some time. My duplicants will survive, but they are not meant for sustained underground living. Under what possible circumstances could my pod have ended up here? So does this mean there's an actual overarching story to the game? That would be cool. Alright, so we can see the previous cycle, because today is still happening. We are producing more calories than we are consuming, which is great. We gain the net calories, which means we could possibly add another duplicant if we wanted to. Our stress has decreased, which is fine. That's why it's staying so low, because everyone has good morale. We gained a few germs. Yeah. But no one is getting sick, so I don't know. We gained an errand? 93, outstanding. So one errand still moved on to the next day. And we have some wild creatures, some that I don't think I can see. But they're considered around. This is fine. Work time, oof. Travel time is high. Yeah, that's the problem. Want to keep work time, personal time relatively high, travel and idle time relatively low. We are losing oxygen, which I think is normal. I think we are wasting some power due to overproduction and battery runoff, yeah. But people also gain skill levels, good, and today is slowly happening. That's interesting, but I don't see myself returning there much. We have, of course, the database, which we can take a look at whenever we need more information about things. I don't think that's my stuff. The oxygen overlay again. Very breathable oxygen most of the place. The carbon dioxide is obviously going further and further down. It is getting trapped over here, which is what I expected. And hopefully helping out with the food not rotting. Even though I started my power thing from there, it did not connect. So there we go, now we have that power connected. The power isn't going many places, but then again we are doing very little power. Skill point earned, cool. Let's see then. Blade, who has construction, so let's keep him going. Let's change his hat to a bronze construction, and hard digging for Lauren over here. Super hard digging. And then super duper hard, and then other skills. I think we are going to specialize the duplicants a lot. So here we go. We need creature eggs over here and cultivatable soil. Wait, no. Filtration mediums. Yeah, there we go. And then finally a bunch of generic ones. That should be good. Let's let them finish these. I do like how things are now getting relatively done. Let's copy the settings. There we go. As long as they have space to store things, they will do it. We still need a lot of seeds to keep planting these. No seed available, no seed. Yeah. So compost reduces polluted dirt or other compostables down to dirt. Ah. So it doesn't actually... farming or supplying? Flip. Farming. Not entirely sure what that means. I do hope it helps the plants though. Research complete. So we can now use the pole, the fire pole, to go down. Let's put it all the way down to here. Does that... oh, wait. I want to cancel this here, maybe? Not entirely sure anymore. I'll wait for them to do things and then see what I can do. So, what? No platform here? Oh, maybe there's only a platform at the top? Let's see what happens when I do this. I'm assuming as they build it, it ends up connecting and... yeah, there we go. Oh, see how fast they come down? Now that is nice. While we're at it, kinda weirds me out that they're not ending up like on a tile. So yeah, let's add that tile. Oh, they did! I think they climbed a little bit of the pole to go up here. And well, while I'm being picky, please do that. Can y'all do a corner like that? I'm guessing we'll find out. So this wash basin is getting pretty full of polluted water. Yeah, pretty full. So who is not getting the water out? Guess next cycle they will. More printables. Oh dear. The Great Escape. Oh, hardwired imperatives. I hadn't noticed this. So survive 200 cycles. Well, we're quite a ways off from that. Maintain 16 morale. Print 12 duplicants. Build a great monument and breach the temporal tear. Interesting. For now, let's take Mirthleaf. I don't know what the Mirthleaf is, but I want it. So let's take a look at Mirthleaf. Decorative plant. Mirthleaves sport a calm green hue known for alleviating stress and improving morale. Ah. Growth requirements. Farm plot. So can I not grow it in a little flower pot? Let's take a look at that. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can. There we go. Oh, and we have 3 seeds? Excellent. We can add flower pots to other places, like one for Garrett over here, and one to beautify the mess hall. I think that is rather lovely. There we go. Let's add those beautiful little mirth leaves. They seem to be growing fine. Yeah. And they should also create a little bit of oxygen, which will push out the carbon dioxide to other places. Yeah, this one is creating polluted oxygen. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure there. So what else? We can see all of our stuffs here. I have no cooking ingredients. Pinche peppernut. We had some for a moment. I'm not really sure what that is supposed to mean. Long commutes, yeah, over 40%, although it has decreased spectacularly as soon as I added the fire pole. So that is nice. I suppose the next thing to do is create something else over here so that, like, if a duplicant is farming and they need to go cook or research, they don't have to go all the way around it. So let's do that. Let's create this and that with a door, and then we can create a ladder. Can it go down this way? Let's hope. And also a fire pole all the way down. Or, well, as far down as it can go. I suppose the fire pole can't because of the mealwood, but the ladder is another matter altogether. We are also going to need to deal with things here. There's a lot of sand here. I don't think it will put us in trouble of anything. Now that one is going to require higher digging skill, but we do have that higher digging skill. Again, with the insufficient oxygen generation, I'm not entirely worried about that. But now that I have looked at the time, and with this plant, that is all the time we have for today's episode. So next time we are going to continue upgrading the base. If you have any project plans that you'd like to see me do, any tips and tricks, please leave a comment. I appreciate a lot for the help and the ideas, because as you can understand, I have zero clue or almost zero clue about what I am doing with this game. But until next time, please remember that here there be dragons.
Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk. And if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.